Welcome to Sportsman Tradition Outdoors. We appreciate you stopping by. If you want to go to a particular segment, here's some marks for you, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Welcome to another great day in the outdoors of Sportsman Tradition. Today we're doing a catch and cook. We're going to show you how to catch the fish, clean the fish, and then cook the fish.
The alarm clock gave us a 3 a.m. wake-up call, and myself, Bryce, and his friend AJ packed up the truck and headed into the mountains. Along the way, we ran into some deer like we typically do, and then we headed to our parking spot and hiked into the lake. Okay, this lake's pretty simple. It's small, they stock it, and the fish, big school, just seem to swim around, and when it comes through your area, be ready to limit out quick. The only thing we try to do when we get here is figure out how deep they're running, and you can do 2 poles here, so we'll put one shallow, one mid-level, and one deeper. Whenever we head up to the mountains to fish the lakes that are stocked with trout, we always bring a power bait rig. Start off with an ultralight fishing rod, spooled with 4 to 6 pound test line. Next, slide a slip sinker onto the line, followed by a swivel, or in my case, I like the Carolina Keeper. It's much easier. We typically tie on a small treble hook, say size 14, at the end of the line. We tip it with our favorite power bait, which is often just a simple rainbow color. We apply just enough power bait to cover the hook, and we squeeze it into the form of a teardrop. We dip it in the water a little bit to help it set, and we cast it out. When you use the 4 to 6 pound test, the power bait will float above the bottom of the lake and just hang there waiting for the fish. We set the pole down on a rock or a homemade stick, and we wait. Don't be in a hurry. Let the fish get it good. Lift the reel up, and when you feel pressure, reel it in. Turkeys are just gobbling all around here. I think I called one that might be looking for me. Got a nibbler. Got a fish. Woo! Slow down. Spazoid. Well, it's good down here. Looks like AJ got a fish. You're on the board, buddy.
All right.
Where'd you catch it?
Just over there. Kind of just in the shallows, really.
In the mouth?
In the shallows. Really.
Did you catch him in the mouth?
Yeah.
Good job, kid. Fish on. Sounds a little better. Woohoo! Fish on, baby.
Fish on. Ooh. It's another pretty big one.
A lot of hollering going on down here. Let me see what happened.
Doubled up.
Double down, huh?
We're getting this one out, and all of a sudden that pole goes in, so he picks it up. Now we got two.
Having fun, AJ?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, I went to help the boys. The boys had a double. I came back here, and I think I got one on.
Hey, we're at about 11, though.
I do have one on. So I went down to take a picture of him. I could see my pole bouncing. I'm like, I better get back there. I don't want to lose my pole. All right, 6 is the limit. We got 18. It's not even 7:30. time to clean them. Just got a makeshift board. I like to start at the butthole. Go all the way up. I like to cut here. Bryce taught me this. This is what Bryce likes to do. He likes to split the jaw, which makes it really easy coming out. And then he starts at the back. And he just drives that thumb up there. This is a little spot here. And we got a little bag over there. AJ, if you want to help me. Yeah. We gotta get all these gills out. And that blood vein at the bottom, it's black. You want to make sure you get that out of there. And then we're just going to rinse it. Rinse it here. We'll get it on ice. We'll get it mostly gone through here. And then when we get home, we will run it through the sink, the tap, to get it a little better. But that's basically it. We leave the heads on it. Pretty good. I got a little cleaning to do there. That's it. An old turkey dropped by to say hello. We didn't have time to get the cameras going, but if you look close, you just might see him in a couple of these clips. Called him in right where he could see us. Oh, there he is.
We hear a turkey gobble, I mean close. He blows his little call, we hear it gobble, and all of a sudden I look forward, 15 yards right in front of us, and we kind of booked it up and saw him down this little ledge down here. He's got a really big beard. He's a nice turkey. That's pretty cool.
That was the first turkey you ever got to see?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That was a big one. He had a beard that went all the way down to the ground. I mean, he was like dragging that beard, and he'd been hawking or gobbling around here for 2 days.
Yeah.
We start to leave. We heard him down in this valley, in this canyon, and threw a call on him, and he came right in.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yep, that was fun.
Yeah.
Just another great day in the outdoors, fishing, calling turkey, seeing deer, antelope, and oh yeah, Bryce is cooking dinner.
All right, now we're to the cooking part. Today we're gonna be cooking garlic butter rainbow trout. I personally don't like my trout with skin on it. Some people do, some people don't. But if you don't, I'm gonna show you a little quick trick just to get all the skin off pretty quick. So you're just gonna grab the head, pull back, and it's just gonna peel like a banana. You're just gonna peel that down, get down to the tail. Now that you have the skin peeled back to the tail, you're gonna take a knife, go right to the tail piece, and you're just gonna cut that right off. There you go.
All right, so after Bryce has took the skin off of it, I'm going to take a fillet knife. I used to do this with a lot of bass. This is my first trout. They're a little bony, but I'm gonna take the knife. I'm gonna go down until I hit the backbone. Then I'm gonna turn it. And I'm gonna ride it along that backbone all the way through the end. And we have a fillet.
Now it's time to add a little bit of pepper. All right, so now that you have them all peppered up, it's time for the salt. Salt just helps it give a pretty good taste. not too much.
Now, a very important thing is don't forget to dance while you're melting the butter.
And then you're just gonna take some garlic. Now that you melted down your butter and put your garlic in and mix it together, paste it on. It'll be good. Making my mouth water. Now let's put some lemon juice on. You could also take fresh lemons and squeeze them if you would like. Now that you got them ready to cook, we're gonna put foil over the top. There you go. Now that you have the foil over the top, we're gonna put them in the oven to bake. We're putting the oven to 350 for 25 minutes, trying to get that internal core to above 145, and it's where it has to be. So, let's go. You know, you gotta be careful. It's hotter than the fishing was this morning. Alright, for our sides, we're gonna kind of keep it simple, and we're doing some potato wedges and broccoli. We're doing some potato wedges in the air fryer. So I'm gonna start off with some canola oil. Just gonna drizzle it over the top. Get your hands in there and just mix them up. The seasons that I'm gonna be using is Lori's seasoned salt. Just gonna pour a little bit over the top. Then mix. Okay, now it's time for garlic salt. Mix it up. Spreading it all throughout the potatoes. Alright. What we're doing today for the potatoes is we're heating up to 400 degrees and we're going to cook them for 20 minutes, shaking them around at about 10 minutes. Alright, so they're done now. You see, they look really delicious. I'm excited to dig in. Just beep. Time to check them. Number one. It smells so good. Number two. Alright, now it's time for the broccoli. We're gonna melt some butter in our pan. It's gonna be where we're gonna cook it in. Once you get that melted, you're gonna throw the broccoli in and just kind of cook it together, get the butter all around it. So a little finishing touch, just sprinkle some garlic over the top, mix it in, makes the broccoli really, really good. As you can see, I'm not into that fancy garnish stuff. All I want is for it to taste good. That's good. Bon appetit.
It's another great day in the outdoors with the Pole family. And remember, be sure to take your friends fishing, alright?
Thanks for dropping by, folks. If you like what you saw here today, we invite you to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.